Hey everybody, it's Tamika. I am back with episode number 3 in the Best of Craft Fair Favorites series. So if you haven't checked out episodes 1 and 2, please do so. I will put those links down below in the description box. I hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. I am having fun and I am getting stuff done. So excited to be sharing this journey with you guys. Thank you so much for the comments, the suggestions, and as a matter of fact, I'm going to point out a suggestion that was said yesterday. So a great idea to put on the back of your craft fair items is your website, your Etsy, your YouTube, your Facebook group, or whatever, your shop, so that people can reorder. If you have a business card or anything, it's a great idea, even if you just handwrite it on the back. Great idea to put that on the back of your items so that people are able to repurchase or reorder or see, more about you in the future when they get those items home, whether they're putting them in stocking stuffers or giving them to neighbors, friends, or coworkers, or wherever they're putting them at, somebody else can see where they came from and you've made a friend or you've made a sale for future. So great idea for the person who mentioned that in the comment section. So, and if you aren't checking out the comment section, please do so. There are some great ideas that people leave down there, and so just check that out below. So I debated on whether to share this because I've made these in the loaded envelope series that I just completed. I added some things, some different things that I've used in this one, obviously. So I figured that I share it anyway because it's part of my craft fair things that I'm doing. So I didn't want to pop up with the in video like, when did she make those journals? Because somebody gonna point that out like, Tamika, when did you do that? That was not in any episode. So I'm gonna share them, and maybe you guys didn't check out the loaded envelope series, or maybe you see some items that I got from the Dollar Tree like, oh, okay, maybe I can use that for something else. So with that being said, I decided to share those today. I am on coffee number 2. If you guys can't tell, I am just and so anyway, so I'm going to share these with you, and I'm going to show you the items that I used, and we're going to do one today. So as you can tell, we did a mock-up of the Traveler'S notebook. Those are the crave right now, but for craft fair, for me, I like to scale it down way low. So even though I have the stuff that people have, like the big rolls of elastic and the all the other stuff that people are charms and all that, I'm not using all that for craft fair stuff because it begins to be expensive, and I want to be able to get these in and out. Y'all know, like I said, my craft fair is in November, so I don't got nobody got time for that. So this is what we're doing. So this is how they look. Really cute, simple packaging, and you guys know, somebody mentioned yesterday, you can add a whole bunch of stuff to your stuff if you're doing for something else. Feel free. This is like a basic idea, so run with what you're going to run with. So this is what I did. I'm going to show you the paper that I used. Really pretty. I even added just a bag. You don't even have to add the bag, but the reason why I added the bag is because I included a pen, and people pick up your stuff at your table, they look around. I don't want these pens popping up. I don't feel like getting up and down putting pens back to stuff together, so I put them in bags, and they can easily take a look at what the item is, because I put it at the open up the bag from the bottom, so they can easily just go in and open it up if they want to and just reseal it if they're curious as to actually what all is in the Traveler'S notebook. So that's what I did. Let me show you what's on the inside. So just a cute topper. All my toppers are pretty much basic. I have all the stuff like around me, so when I'm going, I just use up all my stuff, and then I'll move to something else. Just want to use up all of the supplies that I already have. So I have my clear bags, of course. So the notebook that I did laminate it, and I got my laminator from Target, Walmart. It was $19. It's a Scotch laminator. $19, best investment ever. And I just use laminating sheets. So I'm going to show you another laminating sheet here today, but that's what I use for this particular one. So it comes with a pen. There's a binder clip attached with a rubber band. Open it up. There's a pocket with a bookmark in here with the leftover paper. Really cute notebook. Easy peasy. The recipient can write until the heart is content. Let me see how I had this. There we go. And like I said, they can open this up from the bottom and be able to just look in there. I am going to, you know, tell them what's in there, but they'll be able to see for themselves. And I just used the rest of the paper to bag everything up. All right, let's get this sealed here correctly. Really pretty. Really like it. So we're going to go ahead and make one together. Let me show you the items that I use. So come along and craft and chat with me. I use this Prima 12x12 paper pad Royal Menagerie. I have not touched this pad forever, and it's just sitting over there looking lonely. I thought I liked it a whole lot, but I didn't get a chance to use it, and it's just sitting there. I'm not going to do anything else with this pad. So what better way to get my money's worth than to work it with my craft fair? So that's what I'm using. And you're going to need your, of course, just, you know, like your basic tools, your trimmer. You're going to need a paper trimmer, your bone folder. We're going to go ahead and use a bonobo for our bonobo. Guess what I'm calling it? Use my score tool. These bags that came from Tuesday morning, of course. Let's see. These notebooks. Let me get my stuff together. You need a stapler. I'm using this. Somebody asked about this. This is the Tim Holtz Tiny Attacher. I got this years and years ago. I got it from Michael's. Any stapler will do. You can even use your hot glue gun. Some scissors. So you need ink pens. If you're using ink pens, you don't have to, but I am. These notebooks, they come in 3 packs for $1 at the Dollar Tree. So you get 3 of these awesome notebooks. And you know what I do? I take them apart. Of course, you take them out of the package, and then for $1, you can alter them. Take the covers off, which is what I did. The covers measure 6 by 8. It's easier for me if I took them off and then laminated a cover and then added it back. It was just less time consuming. So when I'm making them, mass producing them, I guess. So, but this is what you get: 3 of these notebooks for $1. Perfect resale for a craft fair. And then you can sell these books for, I don't know, $3 to $5, depending how much you put on your your notebook. So I am gonna aim for the minimum of $3. So if I put like charms and stuff all on this, I would charge $5, but I'm gonna say $3.50 for these and see how they go. If they don't, price them lower. If they start to sell out, change that tag or go to the next craft fair. You don't know, it's hit or miss. So we'll see, but for 33 cents a piece, you can't beat that. And you already craft fair stuff that you have at home. So that's what I'm using. And then these pens, I always get pens from the Dollar Tree that come in multiple packs. So 8 pens, this pack, and then this has 10. They're not as cute, but they do have these cute colored caps. So these had the whole pen with the little grip. These are cute, but $1, and then you have your pack of notebooks. So you can stick all these in your pens. It's a great selling point, like a journaling book and a pen. What? Yeah, I'm buying that for $3. And you're spending pennies. And then these self-laminating sheets. These are $1. You get 5 of these. This is what I use for the bookmark. The leftover paper that I didn't use for the topper and the laminating of the cover, I use to create a bookmark for the little pocket that's on the inside. So I use this also from the Target. These are, you know, in high demand. So I purchased a lot of them when I got them, or I got some in a swap. So I have a lot of them handy, but these were from the Target bin. You get 20 of them for $3. Your little pocket squares. But if you don't have these handy, you can just make your bookmark and tuck it inside the journal, and then you're done. You seal it up and you're done. So you don't have to have a pocket. But these laminating sheets, if you don't have a laminator, come in handy because you can make bookmarks with them and stick them in there. These were $1. You get 5 of them. So There we go. And if you don't have elastic, an option you can use are these rubber bands. You get 50 of these for $1 at Dollar Tree. And I like them because they were color. That's why it was perfect working with my menagerie paper from Prima. All these bright colors. And these binder clips, you get 12. Granted, they are assorted sizes. I use them all. I use all the sizes. And the colors match whatever colors. I tried to match them with the color of the paper. So different colors, they match the colors of the rubber bands. Like, it all worked together. That was $1. That was $1. You know, all these things was $1. And I keep all these handy so that I can incorporate them in other things that I'm using in my craft fair. So all I did was take the cover off of the notebooks, and then I ended up, just a side note, let me see if I can find any of them that are handy. I ended up taking some of the, here are two, the covers that I thought were cute and making them into bookmarks themselves. So isn't that cute? Change your thoughts and you change the world. Dream. If you can dream it, you can do it. And these are some of the covers that are in the dollar thing, and then you can just stick these in a tin can nearby if you're doing the craft fair and sell these 50 cents. Just whatever leftover papers you find, make them into, I was using these laminating sheets to make them into bookmarks, because my original idea with the laminating sheets was to use them to cover the books, but they weren't working out very well because they fit perfectly on the cover, but this tiny little thin side binding was open. So if you want to do that, you can laminate the front and back cover, but this was open, the side part, and I didn't like it, so I used it for bookmarks instead. So I'm going to clear all this off and we're going to make one together. So let's get started. All right, we're starting out with our 12 by 12 sheet of paper, and I want to try to get some of this juicy bit. So I'm going to start my cutting at the measurements for the original is 6 by 8, but I'm going to cut it at 6 1/4 by 8 1/4. I'm going to give myself an extra 1/4 inch. After you get done with all the all the laminating and stuff, I want to give myself an extra 1/4 inch around. So I'm just going to kind of fold this in half. All right. And that's just going to go right at the top. All right, so that's going to be the journaling piece. And then while I'm here cutting, I'm going to cut my strip of paper for my bow, which is 1 1/4. I mean, sorry, 1 1/2 by 10. That's the bow. And then we're going to cut our piece for the bookmark, which is 6 by 2 1/2, and I just grabbed like a nice colorful piece. And then we're going to cut this piece, just going to cut it at 4. This is going to be our topper. All right, so I'm going to fold the topper part, the one that I just cut down by 4, just fold that in half and take my bone folder. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then I'm just going to use my decorative scissors and just kind of give that bottom half a little decoration. Cut the end. We'll do the rest when it comes to it to measure with the bag. Alright, I forgot this little piece here. This tiny little piece you're going to cut down to a half the long way. We're using all this 12 by 12. So just slice that down to half. Okay, I think now we're done. We're going to save all these little pieces. Put those to the side. So I am just going to go laminate this, and I will be right back. Oh, I didn't show you the laminating sheets. I'm using these Scotch thermal laminating pouches. I get these from Target, wherever I get them from. Target mostly because I'm right by there, but you can get them anywhere. This is what they look like. You get 20 pouches, and they're 8 1/2 by 11. So I'm going to go laminate this, and I will be right back. All right, this is all laminated. Let me show you here. Super cute. I'm going to take my trimmer and clean up the edges just a little bit. So I'm leaving just a little border around all the edges, just like a little border, an even border. And I don't know if you guys can even tell. Okay. So this is what we have. Super cute. Isn't that darling? Really pretty. And I'm going to have that go up at the top. I like those roses. I think they should go like this. They should go, but it's backwards. But the roses is on the wrong side. So I'm going to have them go at the top. So we have our book here, our naked book. That goes right in there. Easy. I've taken the cover off. And then our rubber band. You can use binders, whatever. I thought these were cute because they matched. So all we are doing is putting the rubber band around both of the pieces. Open them up right dead center where the staple is. Put it in there. This is how easy that is and how quickly you can mass produce these. Really cute. Open that up. Now this is where you don't have to. This is where you can just put your bookmark in here. Just slide it in here. But since I have these pockets, I am going to put a pocket right down here at the bottom. This is that adhesive pocket. Easy. So we're going to grab the self-laminating cards. These are the sheets that we cut. And then the bookmark that we cut down to 2.5 by 6. I'm going to open this up. This is so simple, guys. Stick this down till you can't go anymore. Take the topper off. Make sure that that is adhered. Real easy. Slide this down. Easy peasy. That's on here real good. We're going to bring out the trimmer and cut off the extra. Now, if you want to be fancy, you can cut a little eyelet or punch a little eyelet. Add some ribbon to the top. Have like a little charm or a little fun ribbon to let them know that, you know, hey, this is a bookmark. But me, TMIKA, with her craft fair next month and a whole bunch of stuff that she needs to do, she's not going to do that. I would hope that person knows that this is a bookmark, and that's going to go right there. You can also fill this with a paper clip or do whatever you want to do if you're doing. You can also put like a sentiment here. Lots of fun things. But if you're not doing that pocket, you're just laminating this, you can just stick this right there. Even have it poke out if you want to. Totally up to you. That's that. Easy peasy. Okay? So now we are going to do, I'm going to get the binder clip. I'm going to use that pink one. I think that's appropriate. And we're going to get that little piece of paper. Okay. And I'm going to add some double-sided tape to it. Just to the front and to the back. I hope I'm not going too fast. It's just that I was doing so many of these and I'm just like on a roll. I did like all my laminating first so I can know what paper clips are going to go, what binder clips are going to go. Then I did all that, like I did them in rips. I had like 6 at a time. I was gone. It didn't take long at all, like an assembly line. So I added tape to that, double-sided tape. And then I just line that up like that. Make sure that's on there real good. Grab the coordinating pieces. And when I tell you I was gone, I was out of here. And then I'm just adding this to that. Yeah, the Dollar Tree is on the come up. Well, it's been for a while, but my Dollar Tree was not. But it's starting to get some really fun stuff in there. So now we have a coordinating clip. Feel free to add like some ribbon on here. I mean, it's some really cool ideas that you can add. So that's that. Now you can just add your clip. And then I'm going to add this pink pen to the side. See, I can't do that. I have to add the pin first. I'm a little fumbly. And then I can add the clip. Okay. That's that. And then I'm going to add my bag. See how cute that is? It's adorable. And you don't even have to add the paper to it. Some of mine I didn't add paper because it was better. Like it was going to take away from it if I did. So I like the colorful. If it was colorful like it was, I just left it. So I put my notebook in there. And then I added the strip to the bottom of the bag so that we can add the topper. So that's going to go like such. And then I'm going to take my decorative scissors. Let's do it this way since we already did that in. Decorative scissors. And then we're going to close that off right there. Really cute. Give it a little room to breathe. Tiny attacher goes. Whoa, whoa. All right. And like I said, you can use any scissors. Any stapler. Okay, so we're going to bring this out. And we got our strip of paper that is cut at 1.5 by 10. And then our measurements for this bow. And we're going to punch it. We're going to use this bow maker. Or is this the bow maker? Maybe this is the gift card. Does this make... Oh, this makes envelopes. This is the envelope punch board. So it's a 2, flip it 2, push it down 5, flip it 5, turn it to the other end, 2, flip it 2, and then punch the ends in the center the best way you can. Kind of center that, and you're done. And then I'm going to take my bone folder to bow it out a little bit. Push in these sides. Boom. Off to the side over here, I have my hot glue gun, as you guys know. And all I'm doing is adding a dot of hot glue and pressing that down. And then I'm just going to add a little bit to the back. Like so. Add that there. Okay, and then I have these little gems that I had the other day. They're diaries. I don't know where they came from, but I have them, and that's what I used. And there we go. We are all done. See how quick that was? And how many you can do really fast? And how cheap, or not cheap, we want to say cheap, how inexpensive it is. So you can flip these, and like I said, add your charms, add your gems. The Dollar Tree even has charms, like a charm. Remember I had bought all those, Kyla had put all those charms in my basket, and they were like 3 tassels on 1 charm. You can even break up that tassel, find coordinating paper, and then break that up over 3 journals and put 1 tassel on each journal. You can even do that. So hopefully you guys learned something or saw something new that you liked or could grab or make some of these on your own. And I will see you guys next time, episode number 4. If you haven't checked out 1 and 2, those will be down in the description box. Please like, share, and comment. Subscribe if you like, and I will see you next time. Bye.